Everybody, it's David coming to you today from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm getting ready to hop on a cruise ship for the next 3 weeks. I'm going to go down to South America and do a few really cool things between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And just wanted to bounce this to you as a Lesson 6 review and a Lesson 7 preview. Well, first of all, this will be the last time that I get to chat with many of you. We've been along this journey together on a few classes over the last, several months. And first of all, I just want to congratulate you on this accomplishment and tell you that I'm very proud of the progress that you've all made. And I hope that that you found this a beneficial program, not only just from getting the paper that says you have a master's degree now, but I hope it's helped you in a lot of different areas with the way that you think, the way that you approach business, life, and other matters. So again, thanks so much for that. And if I can ever be of any help to you after you graduate, please contact me. You have my telephone number, you have my email address. One of the biggest joys I have is connecting with students after the degree program is over and just chatting or helping in any way that I can. All right, let's talk about Lesson 6 review here. Lesson 6, the discussion question this week was about the share economy, and I presented to you some different areas. And the reason that I presented this is I really wanted to do this so that I can show to you that strategic plans can change based upon the way that the consumer changes. And the share economy is one of those big disruptive forces that's out there today with Uber and Lyft and all the different things that I shared in my presentation to the Washington Bed and Breakfast Guild from last year. And I hope you had an opportunity to take a look at that. And one of the key things that you'll see in that is what is valued by millennials today is not ownership, it's access. And so they place a higher value on what they don't own, but what they can use and what they can share. And so that's a major step change from my generation. And so just take a look at that and understand the implications that may have for your industry that you work in or the industries that you participate in. Okay, so that was discussion 1. The course project this week had you provide strategic recommendations for the company that you've selected. And remember, you've had analysis, you've gone through all the analysis, you've come up with several different strategic ideas, and so what you're doing now is really providing narrowed down recommendations. And I was really interested in saying why. I mean, what are the things this week that you looked at, but why are they important? And that's one of the things that your boss, your supervisor will really want to know. Is not so, well, they'll want to know what you recommend, but they'll also want to know why you chose that. And so that's really, really important. All right? And so that's Lesson 6. The final lesson this week is Lesson 7. This is going to be pretty easy for you. The discussion board is really about, now that you're finished, what's a personal strategic plan that you may have? I had students do this before where I had them at the end of a degree program put together a strategic plan for themselves. They're really good about doing it for companies, but what's the strategic plan that you have for yourself now that you have this degree? Are there things that you'd like to do? Are there alternatives that you'd like to pursue? Are there different things that you would like to come up with based upon this? Maybe it's growing in your existing position. Maybe it's moving to a new industry. Maybe it's just self-actualization. Maybe you just wanted to do this. And so I'd appreciate you sharing as much as you feel comfortable with, because again, you've been in 12 classes in this degree program and now you're wrapping it up. Okay? And then the course project this week really puts the finishing touches on your strategic plan for the company that you've selected. And it's all about implementation. Okay? A lot of strategic plans, and trust me, I've worked with companies before, who've gone to the trouble, spent a lot of money, hired me for a lot of money sometimes, to come in and develop a strategic plan for them. But then they put it on a shelf and they don't use it. And so what a waste of time, energy, effort, and money, huh? And so really focus this week on implementation. What is it about this strategic plan? How are you going to implement it? What are the things that you're going to do that you're going to focus on going forward? And then finally, make sure that you go back and adjust and adapt some of the prior suggestions that I had, because this final submission of the strategic plan is 20%, 25%, I think, because I changed a couple things around, of your total grade. And so it's really, really important. So go back, take a look at it. I'll be doing that as I look at it one final time at the end of Lesson 7. All right? Well, again, I hope you had a good class this time. I hope the degree program has been beneficial for you. My thoughts and prayers are with you all going forward, that you'll be able to take these and utilize them in ways that only you know what you want to do with those. So, again, Godspeed to you all. If there's anything, again, I can ever do for you, contact me. I would love to chat with you further. All right? Take care.